And we are back with Izabella Miko.
This is so enthusiastic. I love it.
We're very excited you're here.
Yes, and we have a lot of pressure because, you know...
Umbi's here.
Oh, yes.
We know you're a friend of Umbi.
Yes.
Yeah, our producer is her friend, so...
We don't want this to be our last show.
No.
Totally.
Luckily,
make sure it's not.
Luckily, you have such an interesting story that you made it very easy for us.
Totally,
today,
yeah.
You know?
Thank you.
So let's talk a little bit about your spirituality. Dakyta and I, we're very curious how it shaped not only your career, but also your personal life.
Yeah, you know, it's been kind of like from the get-go and since I was a kid, because I was brought up Catholic in Poland. And even in church, I would just ask way too many questions. Like, I was like, I could not just accept what they were telling me, like, okay, Jesus died on the cross, but did I ask him to? And like, I would just get kicked out all the time. So I was always searching. I was always searching for that relationship with a higher power, with something I just knew something else existed and I was a part of it. And you know, in that road, if you really are committed to it, and for me, it wasn't just like, oh, no one ever forced me to do it. I just had this like, longing. You go and you really go deep, and you face a lot of your shadows. You face a lot of the darkness, and that road takes you on different things. You know, whether it's through church, through religion, through plant medicine, which is what I really dove into the last couple of years, because it's something that like kind of really takes you there and like makes you face everything. And I traveled. I went to Brazil, I went to Colombia, and I did Ayahuasca over there, which is, you know, it's something that, you know, will really make you kind of like see yourself and your ego. And
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Did you poop?
Did I poop?
Yep.
You don't. Well, you can, but it's more of a.
I'm afraid I would.
You'd be that guy, you know.
Yeah, that's why I haven't done it.
You bring a diaper, like big deal. You know what I mean?
That big deal. Okay.
There you go.
Will people look at me the same? I don't know.
No, by the way, at the end of it, everyone is like a big family because you just see yourself in like at your worst and your best.
Yeah, and I'd be the baby in the diaper. Did you vomit on it?
Oh yeah, everyone does.
Okay.
Like I mean, there are some people that actually don't, but it is encouraged because it's also very good cleanse for your body, so it's physically purging everything. Yeah. And like you actually sometimes you actually see what's happening, and you're like, I am purging like this childhood trauma and this and that. So you see it all, and it's amazing. It's just like 7 years of therapy in one night. So I really recommend it, but I also think people have to arrive there, and you will know when you're ready to do it. It's not something that's, you know, some people are like, yeah, you should do it. Like, no, you will know. One day you'll wake up, you're like, I think I'm ready. And like, it's not gonna be, you're not gonna be scared to like vomit or anything like that. It's just, and then you'll know, like now I'm like, oh, I'm done. And I'm gonna be done for a while. Like that was like a necessary step for me, you know? So it's, you know, and I'm very open, obviously. I'm very open about it. And a lot of people, you know, on social media, I share all of my experiences, and I tell people about it because I do think it's important to know there is, you know, it helps with a lot of addictions, and that's so many people struggle with that, you know, and there's only like 3 things you can do, and no, there's also plant medicine.
Yeah, and there are a lot of like medicines and stuff that is way harder for your body than this that is a root.
Yeah, I know, and it's, you know, and the information is not really available, you know, it's kind of hidden in the Google searches, you know. So it's up to people who actually do it to really talk about it, you know. So I like to talk about it, and you know, I'm.
Well, you're educating us. We love it.
Yeah, I know.
They say the plant calls you.
Yes.
So maybe it's calling us.
Yeah. I'll pick up the phone.
Hello.
Yeah. You there? I bought my diaper.
I'm ready. Yes.
Now I have one more Ayahuasca question, if you don't mind. Now, when you do, because I'm afraid I don't want people to see me in that light. Like, am I gonna wanna? I don't know. I don't want to be sick, and I don't. Is it possible you do ayahuasca and want to play beer pong? Or
at the same time, no.
Do I have to go on an emotional journey?
You have to. Yeah, you have to.
It's not optional.
No, not optional. Okay. But she will only show you what you're ready to see. So.
Which is nothing.
Which is beer pong.
That's right.
Beer pong.
Yeah.
Well, what fun do we have today?
It was so much fun, Izabella Miko. Thank you so much for coming to the big deal.
Thanks for having me. Thank you.
It was a great show. See you in the next one. See you, Nikki.
Don't forget to follow us. Good night.
Bye.